Hey, what's up all? Marshall here. Just wanted to go over a quick little tutorial on a string muting thing, tutorial, arts and crafts, whatever you want to call it. Now what this is if you've ever seen, there's a few videos and you see every so often someone using basically a hair tie to mute out the strings at the top or the bottom of the neck or whatnot to further ease a little bit of tapping or just to get the strings somewhat quiet. Now, I used to use a hairband, however, it was difficult to find just the right one that would just fit right without having to have it pink. It's not my favorite color, I'll put it that way. Anyway, I came up with a nifty little idea on how to do it using another hair product, but this is one of those hairband guys. If you know what it is, they sell them in packs of like 7, 8, 9. You can get them for like $3, $4, something like that, which isn't too bad. Also, of course, you know, take about 4 of these safety pins. You can get these, pack about 20, 30 for maybe about, I think I saw it yesterday for about $2.50. And also, the most expensive thing that you have to use in this little construction is a cable tie, a cable wrap. You know, one of those guys that goes around the cable, and you know what that is. But what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go through how to do this with the measurements and everything if you wanted to make your own. I made quite a few of these actually, and they work out fairly well, and they end up I don't know, it works pretty well. And instead of going online and finding the place that sells the $50 version that's all embroidered and maybe it's made in leather or made in Italy, who knows, I don't care. I just wanted something that works that didn't look absolutely ridiculous. Not saying that does look ridiculous, it was actually kind of nice looking, and I just didn't want to spend the money, so I came up with this. Now, reasoning behind it really was whenever I changed my strings, I'd forget to take the thing off, and then you have to go over put them over the tuning pegs, etc. But anyway, this way it actually is kind of nice. So, let's get started here. With regards to a 6-string guitar, or at least one of mine, like an Ibanez type with a thinner neck. And these measurements are not extremely important. You can measure yourself, but in case you don't feel like it, here they are for what I got. 6-string guitar is about this is about 6.5 inches, something like that, and ends up being, to go around the neck, yes, I'm pulling out a ruler, roughly about 4.5 inches, so right about there. And the reasoning for me giving you this, let me do that here, if you can kind of see that, right about there. Reasoning for that is you need to know exactly how long it is so you can place this in the correct place, because essentially what we're going to do is wrap it and place this on there. It's a great way of doing it if you don't know how to sew or whatnot. But anyway, that's for a 6-string guitar, it's 4.5 inches. For a 7-string guitar, I measured out 5.25 inches. And for an 8-string guitar, 5.5 inches to go all the way around the neck, and you'll have just a little bit over here, and that's where you're going to place one piece of it. So in order to do that, we're going to need some scissors here. And what I do is just find a place right about the middle, right there. It doesn't matter if you want to keep that tab or not. If you'd like to, that's fine. But just find a place right about about middle of the road, and cut it in half. That's it. That's the most surgery you're going to end up doing. So, what we do is first, remember that measurement I showed you, and we're going to do it for 6 string here, 4.5 inches, which again, it should be right about around there. So you have 2 inches left. Okay. Okay, so you have to have it at one end, and then this slack will be added, put over here on this side. So that'll be 2.25 inches. Which, and again, these are approximations. So 2.25. If you put the one piece, your anchor, as we will call it, right about there. And with a 6 string, it doesn't quite matter. You can just place it on there, and just take the safety pins and put them through here. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Now keep in mind, you just want to do it on the one side. I want to keep this other side for protection against the neck. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll be right back. Okay, here we're back here, and as you can see by the shiny little parts, I have placed them in there, and you can't really quite see that they're safety pins. That's why the good part about the side, but there they are on the back, just going right through the said hairband and the Velcro, just to keep it still. And then I'm gonna take the other one and just get that in there, and leaving a little bit at the end here, about yay, I guess. Do it like that. You can see that roughly what you can come out. Let me go ahead and put the pins in this one, and I'll be right back. All right, and there we go. That's roughly it. Nothing really to it. So what you end up having is little tail that'll wrap around and it'll stay there. You have the one side, I usually do use the seam right there. And it just goes right around the neck. Make sure you put it on the back of the neck to make sure that the pins are not touching the actual neck. So I'll just wrap it right around here, like so, and do that. And there you go. Handy little thing to have if you're interested. There you go. But as always, if you have any questions on the whole thing, you can use any of these hair bands. I have the real little, for lack of a better term, just pieces of elastic is it, and they're a lot thinner than this. But these are the a little bit thicker cotton jobs that are kind of soft, won't hurt your neck or anything. Guitar neck, that is. So if you have any other questions or anything like that, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. But hope you all get some use out of that, or enjoyed it, whatnot have you. Again, let me know if you have any questions. Other than that, enjoy.